Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this lovely Saturday morning slash Saturday evening slash whatever hell time it may be for you? Welcome to yet another stream with me, Matt, PJ Prolix, whatever you want to call me. As long as it's not Hey You. Yeah. Hope you guys are just doing alright. I see Miss XD's here. I'm drawing some late night memes. And Potato's up early enough on Saturday for street to show up. Happy to see you, Potato, genuinely. It's really nice. I hope you are keeping well. You, hey, that work? Don't call me hey. That's what horses eat. Friendly reminder, did you remember to unlock the door? Thank you, Miss XD. I appreciate that. I hate that that's a meme. But I appreciate that. I didn't even go to... I saw Wazzy off upstairs, so that I was nowhere near the door, so I couldn't possibly lock her out this time. It is not scientifically possible for me to have locked her out this time. It is good. If she got locked out, she did it to herself. Is the only way I can put it. I have not been downstairs since she left, so the doors have to be open. At least one of the doors has to be open. But yeah, we are in a lovely spot to continue our adventures through the Ace Attorney Chronicles adventures. Let me actually bring up the game view. Waha! There we go. We are here. We are ready to learn some. We're ready to deal with more crimes. And Jimmy's here. Hope you're. I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better than you were on Thursday. The guy's so dehydrated. The guy's sick. Maybe drink some water, Jimmy. Not to sound like my wife, but drink some water, please, for your sake. Yeah. Although, another place that we might need water is at the start of this case. Because, to recap what happened last stream and last case, we helped a rich guy get away with murder. He was absolutely modifying evidence. He was absolutely being a cheeky bastard. And, in doing so, everyone knew that, it was very clear. He was getting away with murder here. And then he went to go back to check to witness the evidence being rechecked. Which makes it look like he was doing even more to cover up his crimes. And then suddenly, we burst in because there's an emergency, and the omnibus is on fire. I blame Miss XD. Hey, Snake, how's it going? Good to see you, dude. Hope you are keeping well there, dude. And Jimmy, you keep your ginger ale and Progresso there. You just get better, drink some water. Drink some actual water. Believe it or not, water's good for you. And now, let's see what our next case is. The Adventure of the Clouded Kokoro. Water with electrolytes. Turbo lights.
I begin to think, Wilson, said Sholmes, turning his head languidly in my direction, that there is more to this case than that which we have observed.
Horse electrolytes,
Indeed,
oh god.
That there may be another
This is
part
dangerous
of the
stuff, I know.
story that we are yet
Also,
to
good morning.
discover. His eyes wandered, following the steam rising from his cup of herbal tea.
Yeah, horse electrolytes are not
Leading him
necessarily safe.
to the distant memory of that snowy evening. To the young lady collapsed on the pavement along Briar Road, and to the knife in her back. Lit in the soft glow of gas lamps, a most extraordinary scene had been set. And under the cover of a light fog, the curtain had risen silently on the insoluble mystery of our invisible killer.
Oh. We might... Time to deal with the aftermath of arson. No, you must stop taking horse meds. Yeah, that. You don't... Might not be safe, but that might be fun. It's not fun. No, don't take horse medicine. God damn it. Fucking Americans. Even Mr. XD and I just fucking yelling at Americans to stop taking horse medicine. Hope Mr. Irishman's inside the omnibus. Oh, Magnus McGilded? I think he might have been, but we're about to find out. Did you sleep last night, Mr. Naruhodo? No, not at all. It was an enormous hotel, wasn't it? The rooms are so luxurious. I felt like we were staying in a palace. Hey, not all Americans, so says the American potato. That's true. You, Idaho potato, you. With all the gaslights twinkling, it was brighter than day, even in the middle of the night. What about the enormous beds? After my time on the SS Borea, I wasn't going to waste a single inch of that space. Spent the entire night rolling from one side of the mattress to the other. Oh yes, it really was the sort of night you could only dream of normally. Except, when I learned that we owed £3 for the rooms, that dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Oops, sorry about that. The building was so impressive and the entrance so inviting, I just wandered in without thinking. In a lodging house in Japan, that's how much money would put a roof over your head for a whole year. Damn. Man, there's some disparity. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't help my tears when we were presented with the bill. I really am sorry. £3 for a hotel, that's a good bargain. Yeah, but apparently £3 gets you a house for a year in this era of Japan. It's just ridiculous. Some of us have more than 2 brain cells. Some of us have 4 that beatbox 90% of the time. Well, yeah, it's 2 working brain cells, I think, is the thing that needs to be kept in mind. Well, never mind. We must find some more affordable lodging straight away, though. If we're not careful, our entire stipend will be used up in 10 days or less. London's a scary place. It's like somebody moved to a poor country so they became rich because of how valued their money is. Exactly. Like, there's a lot of people in North America who would consider retiring in, like, Africa. Just because the American and Canadian dollars are so damn valuable over there, that what would get you through like a couple of years of modest retirement here would get you a pretty fucking good life there, kind of thing. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't done any research into retirement. I'm not that old. I'm just doing my retirement savings. That's it. Good morning to you at this early hour. Oh, I was right. It was him. Sean Connery voice. Oh, yes, well. You're kind of old. I'm older than you, but that's not old. Good morning to you, Lord Chief Justice. We've come to report on the outcome of the trial of the Old Bailey yesterday. Suzetto sounds amazing. She doesn't bat an eyelid, even in the presence of the imposing Lord Strongerheart. I'm convinced he's not a Joestar. He might be. Why does he kind of look like Dracula from Castlevania? That's just what old-timey London was like, Snake. Everyone looked like Dracula from Castlevania. Yes, I believe you had a very comprehensive initiation into British courtroom practices. Oh, yes, it was very eye-opening, thank you. And in accordance with your instructions, Lord Strongheart, Mr. Naruhodo performed his duty to the end. Yes. I've already been apprised of events. Is that anything else that smells so bad because of the wall chickens? Oh, definitely. Well, and the asbestos. And the poverty. Industrial revolutions are stinky in general, really. A possible Joestar and vampire prosecutor? Yeah, we're in Phantom Law. You conducted a remarkable defense. You may consider the test passed. Oh. No longer your student from the Empire of Japan, you may henceforth claim to be a fully fledged lawyer. My country is delighted to welcome young talent from such a remote eastern land. Thank you very much. So, I'm a lawyer now. I'm a lawyer. I am the law. Now, in view of your new appointment, I have a fresh case in mind for you. I'd like you to take it on at once. I trust that won't be a problem. Another case? Already? Nothing trains a lawyer better than practical experience. I would argue that's a thing for everyone. Practical experience is the best trainer. Reading a book only gets you so far, but getting your hands dirty, that's how you really, really gain the experience that you need. Ooh, that means we owe that greedy Irishman gratitude. Man, I hope not. I'm sure. I don't sense dissatisfaction, do I? Stop giving me so many S's. Every S has to have an H at the end of it with the Sean Connery voice. Or every S sound. Just that yesterday's trial ended unusually. I haven't come quite to terms with it. What's to come to terms with? The matter's clear. What more were you hoping for? Flashback. The culpability of the defendant has not, at the present time, been established by this court. Yeah, this trial ended, toasty. Toasty. Consequently, the jury will not be required to proffer judgment. Well, Lord Van Zeeks, it's been a pleasure, so it has. And as for you, my dear fella, I couldn't have asked for a better defense. I can enjoy some good s'mores. Miss XD, no! Please! Wahahaha. I just can't help wondering if Mr. McGilded really was innocent. Mr. Naruhodo, it's just that I never managed to ascertain the truth. And then the trial ended. Well, you needn't let it trouble you for a second longer. Sorry? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart? Magnus McGilded passed away, immediately following the trial. Oh, Jesus! No. What? Mr. McGilded is dead? Where did those birds come from? Why do you have birds in your office? There's no law in British, that law that says, we're going to give you travel arson. Yeah, because the bird is the word. Moral support therapy birds. Yes. I have 19 minutes and 41 seconds until my next engagement. Time enough to talk. Yeah, you have plenty of time to talk, sir. Yeah, let's converse. Talk to me about McGilded's death. I don't understand. What happened? How could he be dead? After the trial concluded yesterday, there was a great commotion in the Old Bailey. As you presumably recall, an omnibus had been wheeled into the courtroom. Cook that potato to a roasted potato? I feel like calling an Irishman a potato is a little bit racist, Miss 60. It might be a little racist. Yes, of course. That was the scene of the crime which Mr. McGilded had been accused of. Precisely. Well, while the bailiff's attention was diverted by some other matter, the omnibus went up in flames. That's why I first have a sensible chuckle. It's a little... yeah, a little bit. No. How could such a thing have happened? That is being investigated as we speak. My Irish blood's fine, but the American side welcomes it. Okay, fair enough, potato. At least we don't owe him a favor. That's true, we owe him no favors. Alrighty. The police have identified a corpse found inside the charred shell of the carriage as that of McGilded. Good morning, random NPC. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to more court adventures. As you may be guessing from the current conversation, the Irishman we were defending last case is dead. But I shan't not speak for the full-blooded Irishman from Ireland. You know what? That's fair. The man must have slipped inside while the bailiff's attention was elsewhere. The bailiff really needs to pay more attention. And how could that have happened? That is also being investigated as we speak. Thinking back now, immediately after the trial, Mr. McGilded did mention going back into the courtroom to look at the omnibus. Well, I must be making tracks now. 'Tis time for the inspection. Sorry, what inspection? They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. My suspicion goes to Mr. Unfairplay. Oh, might be. I'll just see this new September badge. It's the old one with sunglasses. I call him Cool Greg. Yeah, I should kind of vibe with that one. It's not bad. I asked if I could be present for it myself. An inspection of the omnibus? Not to my knowledge. I don't believe Scotland Yard had any intention of re-examining the carriage. But then who was Mr. McGilded talking about? Never mind that now. The Yard's making a thorough investigation. Oh, we get to talk about, so call him Rad Greg? Yeah. Like a visit from Biff Stroganoff and his pet boa. Yeah. Wait, no, he went to jail. He and the ballerina went to jail for killing Kasuga. This matter is no longer any concern of yours. Leave it to the police. It's going to end up becoming a concern of mine by the end of the game. I guarantee it. Poor Mr. McGilded. I say poor Mr. McGilded because that's not a great way to go. Alright, British court. So, how did you find your first taste of our country's Supreme Court? You get my fade the fourth time? Well, we didn't get my fade this time. The third case, we did not get my fade. It was only the first two cases we got my fade. Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, it was... Wow. Mr. Naruhodo means that the whole experience was steeped in the solemnity of Great Britain's long history. It's really a world apart from our own judicial system in Japan, which is only a few short decades old. Wow, Suzato-san has such a way with words. And you seem to have a way of failing to find the right ones. Did she read my mind? The judicial system here is the most advanced in the world. Learn all you can. Yeah, you've invented napalm, but not for war. Specifically for gimmicky judicial verdicts. Like, it's honestly really impressive. Most advanced in the world, is it? It was fortunate that your very first trial was a simple affair. Simple? That was simple? As I believe I mentioned yesterday morning, it was a trial you couldn't lose. I don't mean to be contrary, Lord Strongheart, but the case was anything but simple. The circumstances of the case were so incriminating, I was stunned when I first heard them. Advance? What kind of advanced court of law? Those two girls that carry a grenade launcher and a bazooka? I know, right? In fact, I'm still finding it hard to believe that we managed to get a favorable verdict. Is something funny? No, my apologies. However, the fact is that you did receive the not guilty verdict you set out to achieve. Oh. And that can only be attributed to exceptional talent, wouldn't you agree? Well, I don't know about that. Modest. What a modest young man. Well, never mind all that. A Strongheart Joestar. You exceeded my expectations, I freely admit. That much is at least an undeniable truth. Which is precisely why I prepared the new case for you that I mentioned before. What's going on? What was he going to say before? What's your new case? What do you got for me, Strongheart? You're able to give us some more details about the new case you mentioned? Don't tell me. It's a murder, and the trial starts in 10 minutes. Don't worry, it's nothing so alarming or quite so urgent as your last assignment. Oh, good. In fact, this case is completely different. Oh, I see. Did he just read my mind? That is to say, no one's died. As yet. As yet? The trial will not be today. There's plenty of time to research the case thoroughly. Also, hey, Dumpling, how's it going? Happy birthday. How you doing? I see you with your fucking Silk Song badge. Your Hornet badge. 23 hours, 43 minutes, and 19 seconds to be precise. I have to admit, the Sean Connery voice is A, really easy on me, and B, very fun. So I'm very happy that he's talking a lot right now. So trial's tomorrow then. Is everything alright? Oh, yes. I'm just a little confused, that's all. Yesterday's trial was... Well, it's left me wondering if I'm really cut out for being a lawyer. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. Silksong mentioned, I'm playing it right now. I'm not touching Silksong until I actually play Hollow Knight, and I have not played Hollow Knight. I played it like a little bit, like a year and a half ago. I'm glad y'all are enjoying Silksong. I, one of the few people not playing Silksong on Twitch right now, am enjoying this game. And I've been playing Cyberpunk. Just picked up Phantom Liberty last night and just started into it. Which, it's funny, because yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of Phantom Liberty coming out, so... People go skong. Yeah, people enjoying their Silksong. You know what, you can absolutely enjoy that. Waiting for Silk Song and Hollow Knight to come out in a bundle set. Oh, the instant if it comes out in a physical copy bundle set, I will pick it up. Because that would be kind of cool to have. Beavis and Butthead in Fortnite today. Oh, hey. Fortnite, yeah, that game that I bet people talk about. I'll warn you, this game's so fucking hard. Yeah, I heard that the tutorial for Silk Song is like Hollow Knight is like as difficult as main game Hollow Knight. So it starts. Yeah, Fortnite's still alive. It is. It's just no one talks about it anymore, which is great. Which I'm okay with. Like, I don't care about Fortnite in the slightest, honestly. I've tried playing it. Don't like it. All right. Ah, yes. I nearly forgot. There's one similarity with yesterday's case. Once again, there's currently no one to advocate for the defense. Oh. If the situation remains unchanged, the trial will start tomorrow with the defendant unrepresented. If that happens, I need not remind you of the inevitable outcome. The most terrible end awaits the defendant. Yes, that's right. Here we go again. Well, what are they accused of if it's not murder? Is it arson? Theft? Jaywalking? Also, tomorrow's your birthday. Oh, Jimmy. Well, I might not see you tomorrow, depending on if you make it to Wazzy's stream. But happy early birthday. I'll say that now. Joestar, my question is, if we're free public defenders, the government paying us? I believe public defenders are on a payroll. They don't do the shit for free. It's just free to the person who's being defended. Your time is up. You'll have to excuse me. I'd advise you to begin making preparations for tomorrow's trial. After all, the clock is ever ticking. There's now but 23 hours, 26 minutes, and 39 seconds until the court sits. Last time he mentioned 23 hours, he said there is plenty of time. And one more thing, Mr. Naruhodo. There's something I should like to ask you. Oh, what's that? Yesterday, you remarked upon something. That you intend to see through the will of your late compatriot, Mr. Ashogi. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking. Are we interested to hear what exactly you mean by that? In chat, 34 seconds. Oh, well, Kazuma always used to say, you see, that he wanted to learn how the greatest justice system in the world works so that he could change ours in Japan. Now that he's gone, I'd like to work towards that myself. And there's another thing. Oh. Another thing? Continue. On the way here, on the steamship, he said something to me. Something very important that I have to do. Something very important? What exactly would that be? He never had a chance to tell me. I suppose he would have done if he had ever made it to Great Britain. We're out of time. Well, thank you for an enlightening discussion. Yeah, just like my old professor testing. He asked us about book under time limit. You know what? That's legit though. It's a matter of it's one of those if you truly did something, you'll be able to do it within a reasonable time limit. Yeah. It's one of those things like, if it's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to read a book last night, and they say, summarize what you read in like 2 minutes. They just tell me a quick summary of what you read. Like, that kind of works. Mr. Naruhodo, what's this all about? Mr. Sogi never once mentioned anything of the sort to me. I urge you both to focus your attentions on the matter at hand. I've taken liberty summoning the police inspector in charge of the case. He'll be able to apprise you of the details. I'm not sure what voice I want to give him. He's got a cup of french fries. He's got a cup of tater wedges here. How long has he been there? So I wish you the best of luck, and bid you farewell. Yeah, hey, the real Sherlock Holmes. I'm gonna guess his last name is actually Wilson. Something very important I have to do. Kazuma-sama, what did you mean? I wish I knew, but honestly, he never told me. Anyway, we better talk to the detective, don't you think? Yes, you're right. I'm just imagining it, but I wouldn't say he looks pleased to see us at all. Let's look at the suit of armor instead. Look at these menacing metal giants facing each other across the room. I believe yes, they're suits of armor. Oh, right. I thought maybe they were like the lion dogs we have in Japan guarding shrine gates. No, not at all. In fact, in Europe, suits of armor like these are always possessed by evil spirits, you know. And they roam around in the middle of the night. Really? Is there nothing you don't know, Miss Susato? This book tells me everything I need to know about everything. If you're ever unsure, just ask. It's my plot device. Seriously, Susato. Oh, Kazuma follows the sacred rules of bros before girls. Dumpling saying, I'm alert. Potato harvest in 25-degree heat with no shade or wind takes a lot out of you. Totally fair, Dumpling. Rest where you can. And I'm just happy you showed up. I just hope you have a good time of the stream. You have a good day today. There's plenty of relaxation ahead for you. Where did she get that incredible tone? Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm going to get any sort of hint in here anyway. I'll look at the desk, though. This must be Lord Chief Justice's desk. I believe it's made of marble. Looks more like an over-the-top tombstone that's toppled over to me. I think that's your fanciful imagination at work again, Mr. Naruhodo. Feels like everything's normally made of wood or paper at home. It's made of bricks and stone here. I know. That's why this place feels so overbearing, I'm sure. And if I go to if we go to converse... Nope, I can't. I can't do anything except examine. Well, let's talk to... Oh, hey, what? Can we trouble you? What do you think? Ah! Lovely weather, isn't it? What's the weather got to do with anything? Oh, it's a little newspaper cone full of potato chips. He's eating potato wedgies. Ah! Listen to me, you young Japanese upstart. Some fripper about the weather doesn't get every English gent eaten out of your hand, you know. Ugh, but Susato-san said told him it was foolproof. Foolproof. Yeah, he's got chips. He already ate the fish. I'm a fishy man. A very fishy man. Oh no, that is fish. He does have fish and chips. His fish is... He's Jesus. He's taking one fish and multiplying it. Look at him go. Whoop. Yum, yum. Whoop. That's impressive, honestly. There's a crime scene to investigate, but I'm here having to give the likes to you a talking to. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. Can you imagine what the other officers there will be saying? I haven't seen Gregson anywhere, have you? No, he's too busy with the bigwigs these days. Oh my god, it's Gregson! All because of some bumpkin who's here on a jaunt from a country I've never even heard of. Hear that ribbon sound? That's a reputation of my reputation at the yard going to tatters. There's no need to rip us apart as well. I don't believe we've been introduced. This is Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a defense lawyer. Huh? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Huh? It's lovely weather we're having today, isn't it? It's unseasonably fine, I grant you. London winters don't see a lot of sunshine. Unbelievable. How did she pull that off? So, Lord Strongheart has asked me to fill you in on the case. Name's Tobias Gregson. Inspector Gregson to you. I'm from Scotland Yard. Like before he generates fist, he does some sort of hand gesture like he's doing a magic trick. Yeah, it's almost like he's reloading the fist, like fish. Gregson? Inspector Gregson? Oh, what's the matter with Susato-san? Does the detective's name mean something to her? Inspector Gregson. Inspector, are you perhaps the Inspector Gregson? Eats his fish. You're acting like you know this man, Miss Susato, but he's a London detective. Oh, I do know him. Very well, in fact. Very well? Yes, he features prominently in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, and that publication. What's it called again? Ranst Magazine? That's right. Inspector Gregson and Mr. Sholmes enjoy a wonderful, friendly rivalry. Really? You rival the great Mr. Sholmes? That's incredible. Oh, well, I don't know about that. Mr. Sholmes isn't a professional like myself, of course, but he does come up with the goods from time to time. Mr. Sholmes is equally complimentary about you, Inspector, isn't he? You've earned his highest praise. Gregson is the pick of a bad lot of all the Scotland Yarders. Those were his own words. That's his highest praise? Saying that he's the least shitty cop? Sherlock Sholmes says, fuck the police, everyone. Well, Mr. Sholmes isn't particularly known for giving compliments, you see. That he's not. Thanks to that magazine, my name's known all over London town now. But that's great, isn't it? Huh. I have to admit that to start with, I was a little, well, flattered by all the attention. Everyone wanted to shake my hand, and my reputation at the yard went through the roof. Well, that's wonderful. No, it's not. There's nothing more sinister than the man on the street. People are always looking at me now. They're whispering rumors about me under their breath, I'm sure. Oh, hey, Dr. Williamson. I'm not satisfied with the current state of this murder case. I'm detonating the Alpha Warhead in T-300 seconds. All site personnel, head to the nearest helicopter or blast shelter. Why are you detonating warheads? The crime hasn't even started. Also, this case that I'm going into isn't a murder case. The murder case was solved, and then Magnus McGilda died. Because he was inside the fucking burning omnibus. Rumors. Are you quite sure? Ain't a war crime if we win the war? No, it still is. Canada was on the winning side of the war. A lot of what we did was fucking war crimes. It's war crimes now. It's changed since he started hearing those stories. The fame's gone to his head. Stuff like that. Or stuff like that. Gosh, do you really think people are saying such mean-spirited things about you? Like I said, they whisper. So I can't catch exactly what they're saying, but I know what folk are like. Pardon me, I had a hiccup. I'm sure that's what they're saying. As sure as eggs is eggs. As sure as eggs is eggs. Eggs is eggs. That's a... No, Greg's can win them over. Walk on water. He's already manifesting fish. I get the feeling this detective could be very hard work. Oh dear. Perhaps the sudden rise to fame does change people. Alright, talk to me about the case, Inspector Gregson. So, about the case that the Lord Chief Justice mentioned before. Nothing to tell, really. As far as we're concerned at the yard, it couldn't be simpler. Oh dear. That probably means that as far as we're concerned as lawyers, it couldn't be more complicated. Yeah, I wish you were wrong about that, but I have a nasty feeling you're right. A young woman was walking along the pavement on Briar Road when she was stabbed from behind. Fortunately, it wasn't fatal, but she's still laid up in hospital unconscious. That's despicable. What sort of coward would attack a poor woman from behind? I agree. Suppose you would have finished whoever was off with the Susato takedown, would you? That's neither here nor there, Mr. Naruhodo. Raise yourself, Ryunosuke. You've angered her now. Anyway, after something of a whirlwind investigation, the criminal was arrested. Barely had time for a cup of tea after the incident took place, to be honest. So there must have been something left at the scene that led you directly to the culprit? Or perhaps a reliable witness who recognized the person in question? Let me stop you right there. Wasting your time on this one. Sorry? There's nothing you can do. There's no way to help the bloke now. Why ever not? Simple. The prosecutor that's been assigned to the trial tomorrow is Lord Barak von Zeeks. I beat him once already. No, not him again. Sounds like you've heard of him then. We saw him in court yesterday. Oh yes, we're very familiar with Lord Van Zeeks. Believed to be the harbinger of death itself. And yeah, he's a vampire. He's a fucking vampire. The Reaper of the Bailey. Let's talk about the Reaper. Lord Barak von Zeeks, who we faced in court only yesterday. Mr. McGilda told us about him before the trial, didn't he? Stop making me do the Irish voice. Oh no, I get to do. When Van Zeeks stands for the prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs. And in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned. Honestly, even in this last case, yeah, the accused was damned. Street of the Bailey nickname. I suppose he's earned that because every defendant he advocates against is found guilty. Is that it? Well, if that's the case, we should inform you, Inspector, that in yesterday's trial against Lord Van Zeeks, Mr. Naruhodo secured a verdict of not guilty.
What of it?
Oh, well, I think that means even against the Reaper of the Bailey, it's not impossible to save the defendant.
No, you really don't have a clue, do you?
What do you mean?
Stop pocketing your fish. What happened to that bloke in the end, eh? He's dead. Magnus McGildy came a cropper in that omnibus when it went up in flames. So you can't rightly say you saved the defendant, can you?
What are you saying?
Look, Van Zeeks could get the dirt to stick on everyone. He'd be a miracle worker. That's not how it goes. He doesn't work miracles. He works magic. Black magic.
He's a fucking wizard vampire! Fucking wizard vampires! My god!
I'd have a good long think about that if I were you.
Are we really supposed to believe that?
Right, well, I filled you in as requested. And I'm very nearly out of chips. Are you? So I'll be heading back to the crime scene now. We're still carrying out a few investigations there.
It was Briar Road, you said, didn't you? Where the incident took place?
That's correct, ma'am. If you head over to the holding cells, you can meet the criminal himself.
You branded him a criminal already?
He's as good as. Shaking like a leaf in his cell, he is. It'll give you a chuckle, if nothing else. He's inmate 53. Speak to the jailer, and he'll show you the way.
Inmate 53. Thank you. Well, might as well go talk to our defendant. There's no helping anyone against the Reaper of the Bailey, they say. Is something troubling you, Mr. Naruhodo? Plenty is. To tell the truth, when I recall the trial yesterday, I can't stop myself from shaking. The idea of facing the Reaper in court again is... Well, everything's too much for you. There's no shame in turning the case down. That takes courage, too. But if the man they've arrested is innocent, you can well imagine that he'd be shaking like a leaf in his cell. And I, for one, wouldn't find the sight of that funny. So, if I'm honest, I'm still reeling from the shock of yesterday's events myself. I'm really not sure if I'll be able to help this man, whoever he is. But I'd like to try, so I think I'm going to make some inquiries. Will you help? Out of chips, but never fish. Did you really think you had to ask? After all, I'm your judicial assistant. Yeah, Susato. Thank you. So then, shall we? Yes. Let's go. All right, let's go visit the prison first. Let's go see our scaredy cat. Oh, this is way different from what I'm used to. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to look like how it does in the Ace Attorney games, where it's like just the glass and there's a guard in the back and it's like clean. No, this is dank as fuck. This guy's fucking London Bridging it. Or London Towering it. He's having a bad time. So these are British prison cells. Oh, they're ghastly. It feels just like a dungeon. Yes, and having experienced it in Japan myself, I can assure you that our wooden cells feel a lot cozier than these cold stone walls. Oh, don't, Mr. Naruhodo. You're making it seem worse. It is really. Yeah, no, jail's way worse in London than it is in Japan. I bet that's still the same thing now, honestly. Actually, no, Japanese jail is apparently really rough because it's work camp level shit. Like, it's not... Prison... There's very few places in the world where prison's good. Or not bad. Jimmy, you turned off the rumble on your controller, but you need to turn it back on. Good luck with that. North Korean prisons, though. Ooh, you're right. Apparently their client is in this cell here. But it's so dark at the back there, I can't make him out. I wonder what he's like.
Inmate 53, your legal representative is here to see you. Stop hiding at the back of the cell and show your face at once.
My cat as yet with no name? Calling me by number? It's utterly, unbelievably, unjustifiably unreasonable. I refuse to answer. Mr. Naruhodo, what do you think is going on here? I have no idea, but I wasn't just hearing things, was I? That tirade of complaints was in Japanese. Someone who's Japanese. Who is this schmuck? Excuse me, but who? Shh, quiet. Who's this? I was gonna say it was Edgar Allan Poe, but Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, it's very Charlie Chaplin too. They're all around, hiding. I know they are. It's back. I was detonating the warhead. Okay, at least it's not here. They're watching, listening, even now. I can sense it. Right. So, could I ask you what exactly? There you are. You come to curse me, haven't you? Don't try to hide it. You're a ghost. A ghost? Secretly H.P. Lovecraft? No, he's not nearly racist enough to be H.P. Lovecraft. No, I'm sticking with... I'm kill him before he says a slur. No, this is Edgar Allan Poe. He's got depression. He's got depression, not paranoid racism. You mean you no harm, prisoner-san? Are you... Japanese, by any chance? This is... beyond my wildest dreams. Oh god, his teeth. Anyway, Ghost, do you want to hear the name of my cat? Forgive me for that outburst before. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's fine. We were just a little surprised, that's all. I haven't decided on his voice yet. Imagine it! It's been 12 long months since I left my hometown, and here I am, in a frightful fix in a foreign land. Oh, he's so animated, I love him. So hearing the sweet, sentimental tones of a compatriot's voice, here in this damp, dark hellhole was a most monumentally moving moment. Oh my god, I love him. He's a freak, I love him. Who could have guessed that this new client, Lord Stronger, assigned to us was, like, the father of Tokusatsu with the way he's fucking jumping around? Turned out to be a fellow Japanese. Ah, what compassion my fellow countrymen show. To dispatch a first-class lawyer all the way from Japan to defend a mere foreign student. Noble, nurturing, never-failing Nippon. He's a comrade. He's got to be comrade fan. Look at him. He's posing like a freak. He's posing. He's either a Joestar or he's a fucking Tokusatsu fan. Where are we getting an Ace Attorney game where we prosecute H.P. Lovecraft? That might be the second one in the Ace Attorney Chronicles for all I know. I actually don't know. It looks like Jonathan's dead. Oh my god, he might be Jonathan's Joestar's father. Oh dear. I think there's been something of a misunderstanding here. I wonder, would you be so kind as to tell us what happened? Why you've been detained as a suspect, for example? Yes, I can. I will. Stand, stay, sullen, and silent. Yes, no, I have to talk like this. He gets a Shatner voice. That's what he gets. He gets a Shatner. He gets a, oh, yes, I. I'm not quite sure I understand what he means, but he seems happy. Yes, he does. Let's hope he actually has a good reason to be, well, happy. Gotta go to prison. I have a son. I'm adopting a new one soon. Surely this won't end badly. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm a lawyer, and as you said, my name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. And I'm Naruhodo-san's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotoba. I am a visiting student sent here by our government. Notoriously named Natsume. Soseki Natsume. This is Soseki Natsume, everyone. We finally have his fucking name. Sosuke. His name will be Sosuke. Converse with you. Sosuke Natsume. Sosuke. Sosuke Natsume-san? What an unusual name. Call me Sosuke, please. I'm a poet, you see. A writer of haiku. Oh, he writes haikus. It's something of a nom de plume. Sosuke Natsume? It's not even 7. You can't even be. Your name isn't even in the middle. A nom de plume? You mean an alias? That's right, Naruhodo-san. No. Don't be so prosaic. It's much more refined than that. And haiku? That really reminds me of home. Ah, good morning, Bits. How's it going? Hope you're doing well on this lovely fucking Saturday morning. I forgot it was Saturday, and I was stretching. My brain decided to not do words while I was stretching for no real adequate reason. Haiku, isn't that what Naruto was? No, wasn't he a Jinchuriki? Or, no, he was Hokage. Despite all my rage, still just a Ryunosuke in a cage. You report my current job, but might already have a new job? Oh, I had to report your job? Like, was your job illegal? Oh, shit. Oh, well, I hope the new job lines up nicely, Bits. Genuinely. Did I hear you say that you were a visiting student? Sent over here by the government? Yes, that's right. A year ago, I was told to go and study English. First I had to suffer that misery, and now this! It's beyond the pale! Doing some illegal stuff? Yeah, I was up to. Oh, shit. That's, rough to hear, dude. Except for the misery. Did you not want to study here? No, I mean, I've had an interest in Great Britain for some years, of course. Oh. But, just because the government tells you to do something, does it mean you can do it? No! What do you mean? If they told me to study English literature, that I could have understood. That's my field. But no, they told me to study the English language. Utterly, unbelievably, unjustly, unreasonable. I see. I love this guy's Soupkey hates the British people group. No, he hates the English language. Only the other day, I was told to send a report about my first year here. I tendered a blank piece of paper. Wise words on white, washi. Must be a man of great standing. Oh, yes. So I'm often told. It's Reverse Joseph, instead of hating the Japanese, he hates the English. I'll never forgive the English. I often like to be told, it seems. Talk about the accusation gets you, please, so we can defend you properly. Could you perhaps tell us exactly why you've been arrested, Sosuke-san? Oh, so he's H.P. Lovecraft, just racist towards the English. Yeah, he's reverse Lovecraft. I didn't do it. I didn't commit that atrocious murder. Murder? Oh, no, it's alright. The woman didn't actually die, did she? But she was stabbed with a knife right before my eyes. Before your eyes? You mean you saw the attacker? I didn't see anyone. What? If I'd seen the person who did it, do you think I'd be locked up in here? Oh dear, it seems this case is becoming rather complicated. Fucking Dino, no stabbies. I see you in the corner. You say stabbies, I say no stabbies. It was Dio. Oh, you thought you'd find you thought you'd find the real suspect, but it was I, Dio. Why me? Why me? Why did that silly woman have to be stabbed in front of me? Let's be honest, we had incantation. Stabbing is a normal way for us to say hello. Unfortunately, you're right, Miss 60, but I wish you weren't. It's the curse of London. It's... Yeah, we have proof this tonight. Incredibly, inexcusably, irritatingly inconvenient. So Sosuke-san was there at the scene, but he didn't see the attacker. It's vital that we find out more about the case. Yeah, tell us about the case, Sosuke. It was an accursed evening, just after the snow had started to clear and heavy with fog. I'd been to the bookshop to buy some books, and I was on my way back to my accursed lodgings. Sure the bookshop wasn't accursed too? As I was walking along that accursed pavement, I could make out the sole silhouette of another ahead of me. A woman wearing a green overcoat she was, and just as I went to overtake her, she suddenly let out a little scream and collapsed onto the cold, hard slabs of stone at my feet. How terrible! Oh my... how terrible. Look at him fucking... He's shaking an invisible baby. Just... no, he's shaking an invisible 2-liter. Just... Sugar. He's about to spray Coca-Cola on someone in the future. I called out to the woman, but she didn't move. Yeah, Back to lurking as you need, Dino. Yeah, there's stabbing involving, but luckily not so much. I called out. Yeah, it was like a ghostly, ghoulish, grim graveyard. Shigga, 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 shigga. He's going wobble with me, wobble with me, wobble with me. He's doing it. Wait, none of us seen. Knife in the back. Intruder alert. Red spy in the base. Slight exaggeration there, perhaps? I was terrified. I had to get away from there. A red spy. So I ran as fast as my legs would carry me back to my accursed lodgings. Gotta protect the briefcase. God damn it, you guys. That's not good. They'll say it was shameful, I know, to run away like that. Oh, the eye twitch on him, like... Tell me, Sosuke-san, was the victim an acquaintance of yours? Don't be ridiculous. Do you think I know any of these fair-haired English, and a young woman at that? Little help here? Stand back, son. God damn it. Yeah, he hates light-colored people, too. Or light-haired people, too. God damn it. I'm indifferent, shy, timid, unsure. I can't talk to people. I see. The young woman unknown to Sosuke-san. And at the time it happened, who else did you see nearby? Did anybody pass you? Regrettably, apart from myself and the woman, I didn't see a soul. Incoming, you smash the door. Yeah, it's still here. Gentleman. Fucking stuff gentlemaning over there. No one? Oh, great. So the victim is unknown to you, and there's nobody else on the street at the time. That creates something of a conundrum, doesn't it? Hmm? What conundrum? Talk to me about the conundrum. What do you mean, Susato-san? Susato-san, what's the conundrum? Well, if what Sosuke-san has told us is true, then there's something I can't explain. He says he doesn't know the victim, and that there's no one else at the scene. And he apparently fled without having been seen. I did! If that's the case, surely this man has to be the culprit. Ah, you! What did you just say? I said nothing. Nothing! I didn't say anything. Oops. Perhaps I thought that a little loudly. Actually, that's not what was troubling me. What I was thinking was, how did Sosuke-san actually come to be arrested? Sorry? He didn't touch the victim, and there's nobody at the scene to see him. So how did the police ever discover that he was there in the first place? Oh yeah, she's right. Yeah, how did you get there? It was him. That accursed great detective. He led the police to me. Of all the bad luck, accursed great detective? Could it be? I shall never forget that man's name as long as I live. With his haughty laugh and his self-proclaimed greatness. Brash, big-headed, busybody, begone! May you be cursed until the end of your days, Hairlock Sholmes! Fucking Herlock Sholmes. I knew it. Mr. Sholmes? Talk to me about Hairlock Sholmes. Well, I didn't expect to hear that name from this man's lips, that's for sure. It was the morning after that nightmare had unfolded on the pavement before me. I was gnawing on a sliver of hard cheese when some men suddenly burst in through the door. They started shouting at me, "This is the police. Put the weapon down." Yes, it was a thin sliver, and yes, it was hard, but I wasn't eating a weapon. I was eating cheese. Disgusting, dietary discrimination devils. His fucking height poses are wonderful. He clearly had a trying morning yesterday. And there he was, in the middle of all the policemen, grinning like a Cheshire cat. That Hairlock Sholmes. It's actually just Herlock Sholmes. He's English. I've since found out that he's a famous name in detection here in London. He's the French weapon open fire. Oh, the fromage! Yes, the great detective is really very well known. and his overly sharp mind managed to deduce my whereabouts, apparently. He thinks I'm the knife-wielding madman. Me, this weak-stooped kitten of a man. I wonder what great deduction process led him to this conclusion this time. This stabbing happened... Wait. I was arrested yesterday. Yesterday I was in prison. So the day before... It was the day before McGilded... I think it was the day before... Was it? Yeah, it was the day before that McGilded was in the omnibus. Trying to figure out the timeline here. Okay, today's day after... day after McGilded's trial. Day after McGilded's trial, he got arrested. Which means that the night before, which was the day of the first murder, she also... 2 stabbings in one night. Everything happened all in one night. And Sherlock Holmes literally... He was as fresh off the boat as we were. And he immediately went to detecting and accusing this man of murder. Like, same fucking day. That is wild to me. Do you mean to say that Mr. Sholmes' deduction was the only reason the police arrested you? That would be really most unreasonable. Someone tells me Sholmes isn't a very good detective. I don't think he is. The thing is, I was thrown into a panic when they barged their way in. Of course you were. That's only natural. I was terrified and trembling, and they kept throwing question after question at me in impossible English. Fiendish, foreign, flimflammery. Well, we are in England. You can't really blame them for questioning you in English. I was in panic, so I started blasting. Good point. But my mind went blank. I knew I had to answer, but I didn't know what to say. So I just kept repeating things like, yes, I do, and I'm fine. Next thing I knew, I was in manacles, and before I knew it, I was thrown in here. Oh dear, I'm afraid that's hardly surprising. I'm fine? He's not fine now. Dear elemental, dear cop. He's Japanese, so he's guilty. Remember, I made Sherlock Holmes Australian for no reason whatsoever. Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire. Oh. You just call me Naruhodo. Well, we're speaking English. Simple Mr. is more than enough. Oh, yes, alright, yes. They've really got to me. This country is poisoning my mind. But please, I beg you to defend me in court tomorrow. You can tell them what really happened. You'll do it, won't you? Well, Why? Why is it so hard to say yes to me? Well, the thing is, I'm just a student like yourself, on a study tour. A student? I defended a case in the Old Bailey. Only the one, though. And at this moment in time, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be... what I'm supposed to believe in. I'm confused about what justice in this country even means. Oh, Naruhodo-san. I'm not even the foreign student who is supposed to be here. I'm sort of a locum lawyer, I suppose. But that armband, that's the mark of a defense lawyer from our great empire. It's a keepsake from the man who should have been here. He was my best friend. I just imagine Sholmes just pointed at him and said, an outsider is a British version of the Ganados from RE4. Imagine if the Ganados in Resident Evil 4 were all British. That would make the game way funnier, honestly. A keepsake. I know exactly what they're saying about me. Oh, what do you mean? The lawyers, all the British defense lawyers, they won't defend me. Goodness, why do you say that? For the same reason as you noted before. When it happened, there was only the victim and myself around, and I ran away from the scene of the crime. I'm not a fool. I know it looks as though I must be the culprit. It must be very hard for you, Sosuke-san. And anyway, I'm a student from overseas. I'm just a foreign nobody to them, someone not to be trusted. I heard them openly laughing about me before, in my earshot, without any compunction at all. Any trial for this man would be a waste of time, they said, and of course the foreigner did it. They even had the gall to say, the man doesn't understand half of what's being said anyway. That's awful. They're wrong. I've studied more English than half of the policemen out there on the streets. I've traveled halfway around the world to learn about these people's country and its great history. But no one here wants to listen to a man with a strange accent. They all hate me. So, at the very least, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who can listen to me in my native tongue. You could do it, couldn't you? You know what? We're going to, but like, when I look into your eyes, I can see it. I can see what you've been through. Sosuke-san, it's just that... Give me a little time, please. I'll do what I can for the time being. What do you mean? We shall investigate the case as thoroughly as possible. If we can find some clues, it'll give us a much better chance, I'm sure. Oh, yes, thank you. I'll be here, all alone, waiting for you. Locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. My title is just keeps getting longer. Fuck. Shorten it. Just Naruhodo's fine. Calm down. We're gonna see Herlock again. Miss XD, I promise. Herlock will be back in this case. We should be going then, Naruhodo-san. We have a case to prepare for. Yep, let's move along. It's time to go to Briar Road. Let's check out the scene of the crim. The crimmy. The sceney of the creamy. So this is where it happened. Briar Road. Look at that little snowman. Like, look at me, so happy. Like, wait, can I... No, I've already locked it in, but like, zoom in and enhance on that snowman. Right there. That snowman's, he's fucking adorable is what he is. Who would win, Herlock or Dio dressed in nothing but a thong? Wait, is it are they both dressed in nothing but a thong? Or just Dio? That's... I'm such a happy snowman. I witnessed a murder. Well, it wasn't a murder. They're not dead. It was just an assault. Assault with a deadly weapon. Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo. Look at that regulation metal helmet. It's unmistakable. The men of Scotland Yard are here. They're investigating as we speak. That is their job, you know. Mr. Naruhodo, to see one with my own eyes. They're often depicted in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, but I never dreamed I'd ever come this close. This is my son Murder's traditional Dinky Foundation greeting. No. Jamie getting ice water. Good. Drink your water. Get hydrated. Speaking of which, I will hydrate. Jimmy, if you hydrate, I hydrate. We're doing some fair play here, unlike that banker from last time. Where's Wallace and Gromit when you need them? Let's be real. Gromit would solve this murder instantaneously. Gromit's a good boy. Real Bobby's helmet. What? The helmet? Hee, of course. I had to try one on one day. Okay, okay, she'd be really cute in a fucking Bobby helmet, actually. Even with fuck the police. Like, I stand by that. Forgot to get water by Red Bull in the cooler. Miss XD, get water. Gromit, we got to find the murder weapon. I do love Wallace and Gromit. Like, I have very fond memories in my childhood of watching Wallace and Gromit movies. Like, they're so good. Well, I hope your Hattie dream comes true. They had a Telltale game? Oh yeah, I own them. I own the Telltale games. I haven't played them, but I do know them. What's the Japanese delegation doing here? Oh, Inspector Gregson. This is on the tourist trail, as I'm fairly sure you're well aware. Yes, of course. We're here to investigate. So you've been to the holding cells then. What do you make of the criminal? He's not a criminal as you put it, Inspector. He's a suspect. We'll see about that. You Japanese like to stick together, I suppose. Well, do what you will. It doesn't bother me. No, he's got chips. He got more chips. Bloke's in court tomorrow for whatever happens. And the verdict's a foregone conclusion. The stone-cold air of rejection. Monster Gromit solving Dexter, Death Note, and Breaking Bad. Yeah, Wallace and Gromit was accidentally solved Breaking Bad. They would definitely solve Dexter pretty easily. Gromit would solve Dexter and Death Note pretty quickly. Because I'm getting wedges instead of fries? Yeah, wedges are better than fries. They're absolutely better. Take heart. London this time of year is full of stone cold air. That makes it worse somehow. Wow, Gromit, look at all this crystal meth. Yeah, I'll converse with you first. Actually, wait. Let's converse first, and then I'll look around. Tell me about Scotland Yard, Inspector. Ever since I read about it in the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, I've been fascinated by the place.
Yard is the most sophisticated police and organization you'll find anywhere in the world, ma'am. Ma'am.
Oh, and you know I've always dreamt of wearing a real Bobby's helmet. It does make them look the part. Seeing that policeman there with his helmet on, I certainly got the sense that this is a man who will take no nonsense in his duty protecting the city. Oh, yes. Doesn't he look wonderful?
Being a London Bobby's hard going, I tell ya.
Oh, really?
First thing in the morning, you know what he does? Goes around and rouses all the laborers on his beat so they can get off to work.
What? He wakes people up?
Yep. Raps on the windows with a long pole. Did it myself, we went back a bit.
It runs with Queen's Royal Guards. Yeah, kinda. Same idea with the helmet. I had no idea.
The Bobby works for the people of the town. It's just another one of his duties. After that, he starts tirelessly patrolling the streets all day long. Just to cover 20 miles a day. That's the regulation distance.
I can't really imagine how far that is, but it sounds like a long way. Let me see. 20 miles. That's approximately the distance from Tokyo to Yokohama. That's about right. On foot? That's definitely taking these bits a step too far. And I know how far that is, seeing as I've taken a taxi from the heart of Tokyo, like Shinjuku, all the way to Yokohama, because I went there because last trip I went there, our hotels were that far apart, and honestly getting a cab was way easier than getting our bags all the way to a train station from where our hotel was. And the train would have taken way longer. It was an hour drive on Japanese highways from no, it wasn't Yokohama, it was Kawasaki. We went to Kawasaki, not Yokohama, but they're like kitty corner to each other basically. Still, that's a long ass walk.
When it gets dark, of course, he has the important light and job of lighting all the gas street lamps.
Oh my. I suppose in between all his duties, Bobbies are expected to investigate cases as well. And she's after criminals trying to evade the law. Gromit, wake up, Gromit. The police are here. We have to go. There's no cheese in prison, Gromit.
I'm not sure you can call it in between exactly, more alongside, but yes. You're expected to handle those jobs as well. We don't have the men killing over from time to time, I admit.
Oh, that's bad. You get that was bad. Oh. I was dreamt of wearing one of those helmets, as I said. But it's with a heavy heart that I shall have to relinquish that dream to you, Mr. Naruhodo. Your heavy heart will be my heavy head if you do. Was moon cheese taste like rocks? Wasn't that an action? Though they went to the moon for cheese. That was one of their movies. Tell me more about the case. Community murder in Old Timey London. No investigators involved. Well, good luck, Dr. Liam. Good luck. Hopefully Sherlock Holmes doesn't get involved.
It happened around 5 in the evening 2 days ago.
Only 5 in the evening?
Just there on that open bit of pavement.
It wasn't even that late.
The victim, a young woman, was stabbed with a blade from behind.
Is it right that the lady's still unconscious now? You mentioned that she's being treated in hospital.
I never said she was a lady. Truth is, unless she comes around pretty smartish, we won't be able to find out much about her at all.
Suppose that means that they haven't been able to take a statement from her, of course.
Here's a map of the local area I happen to have on me. You could take it if you want.
Really? Are you sure?
It's our policy to give lawyers, defendant suspects the odd bit of information to go on.
I haven't actually accepted the job yet, but still. Thank you, Inspector. We gratefully accept. The local map has been entered in the court record.
Anyway, as far as we know, there is no one else on the scene other than the victim and your fellow countrymen. So who did it, you think? Not much of a head-scratcher, is it?
Well, I know Mr. Natsume is also claiming not to have seen anyone else around, but just because he didn't see anyone doesn't mean we can be sure that nobody else was present.
Sorry I have to tell you, but we most certainly can be sure.
How? Think a funny budget Megatron costume without fun? Or let's have the back can be a Pringles can? Yeah! Pringles can or like a big poster tube.
Gosh, ma'am. First moment of the stabbing didn't go unnoticed.
What?
You have two very reliable witnesses, no less.
Ah.
It was a typical foggy London day, and your client obviously didn't see them.
They're witnesses now? Tell me about these witnesses.
Who are these witnesses, Inspector? The fellow and his wife. I mean, the man's one of the most reliable and respected citizens in all of London.
Well, it's not Magnus McGilded. He's dead.
He's a copper from Scotland Yard.
Oh, another copper. When that copper comes up, I'm absolutely going to give him the voice of, he's 3 days from retirement voice. That's what he gets. Ah. A policeman? That might change things. And this policeman just happened to be there at the exact moment the woman was attacked?
Nothing peculiar about that, ma'am. Part and parcel of being a bobby, catching them banging the act and all that.
Do you think it might be possible for us to ask that policeman a few questions?
You're my guest. You can ask him what you like. In court tomorrow.
Oh.
I have no doubt he'll be summoned as a witness. So I'll give you something to look forward to.
That's that then. He's got no intention of letting us meet the man beforehand, it seems. Oh, you never meet witnesses beforehand. A policeman witnessed the incident. As your judicial assistant, I must warn you that this can make our job very difficult indeed. Yes, as a non-judicial assistant, I could have warned me of that too. Oh yes, one more thing, Inspector.
What?
The person who led you to suspect. Here, that was Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
What are you bringing him up for?
Was it something I said? Colors drained from his cheeks. Yeah, let's talk about Sholmes first, then we'll go to tomorrow's trial.
Who did you hear that name from?
Oh, well, it was Mr. Natsume who mentioned it. Said that Mr. Sholmes was with the police when they entered his lodgings. Sure as a result of one of Mr. Sholmes' inspirational great deductions.
Fiddle faddle!
Okay, I need to start saying fiddle faddle more often. That's fun to say. Fiddle faddle. Seeming like flim flammery. Flim flam is great too. Although, fun fact, up in the northern edge of Manitoba, there's a town called Flin Flon, which is very close. It's like almost as north as north can get in Manitoba. Ah.
The man's an amateur, and I'm getting sick and tired of him showing his mug everywhere.
Oh.
I don't know where he gets that information from, but he turns up at the scene of the crime, wanders around spouting incomprehensible rubbish before you know it. He claims to have solved the case.
Yes, he's quite astounding, isn't he? He is a great help to Scotland Yard, though, isn't he?
Gibble gabble.
Not as good as Fiddle Faddle. Ah!
Ever seen this before?
Oh, yes, that's Branched Magazine. A wonderful publication in which the adventures of Herlock Sholmes appears.
Yes, well, that wonderful publication, as you put it, sees fit to include several of the Yard's detectives in its stories. The so-called great detective makes a mockery of all of us. If you ask anyone at the Yard, it's a misadventure to be included in any Herlock Sholmes tale at all.
Yeah, he does embellish a lot. I suppose there is an element of that.
We work our socks off, every one of us, only to be frumped by the public thanks to that obnoxious detective. The man's as dangerous to us at Scotland Yard as he is to all our criminals.
That can't really be true, can it, Inspector? Yeah, it absolutely can. He's embellishing. Clearly, the great detective and police have a complex relationship. Alright, talk to me about tomorrow's trial, then I'm going to start looking around.
That twitchy Japanese bloke goes on trial tomorrow. You gonna defend him or not?
Well,
Makes no difference to me, but I will just say this. No London lawyer worth his salt would touch that case with a barge pole.
As the prosecution is being handled by the Reaper of the Bailey, you mean?
There's no way to save the man now. It's a waste of time trying. This is all a bit strange, though.
Sorry?
The Reaper. He hasn't appeared in court once for a good few years now.
Yes, we did hear something to that effect.
And the only people he usually bothers with are the real scum. The master criminals, the violent ones.
Master criminals? The violent ones?
That's right. He handpicks his victims. Only deals with those guaranteed to go to the gallows for their sins.
Oh, so he picks the easy cases, is what he does. Wow, so it turns out Baron Van Zeeks is actually a fucking... Or Lord Van Zeeks is a fucking... he cherry picks his fucking cases. But Mr. Natsume wouldn't hang for what he's accused of, surely?
That's just my point, sunshine. Yes, the young woman was stabbed, but it didn't kill her. Couldn't even say the intent was there. So this isn't the sort of case I'd be expecting the Reaper to want to sink his teeth into, for want of a better phrase.
Well, it's not exactly a minor infraction, is it?
No, there's got to be more to it. Some reason he's taken an interest.
Really? What sort of reason, Inspector?
You think I can tell what's going on inside the head of that Lord of Darkness? You'll have to ask him yourself, at tomorrow's trial.
Are we really gonna have to face Reaper again? The Lord of Darkness, as he put it? Well, I don't think we're gonna get any more useful information out of the detective. Mr. Naruhodo, can I make a suggestion? Oh, yes, what is it? Well, it seems to me that we must speak with him about this. By him, do you mean Mr. Sholmes? Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes, exactly. Look at those shining eyes. You can't wait, can you? Well, Mr. Natsume did blame Mr. Sholmes for all of this, didn't he? Yes, he did. He really did. Which makes him an involved party in the case. You're just going to ignore that? I hope not. I assure you, it's not simply my selfish desire to meet with Mr. Sholmes again. Trouble is, you have no idea of the man's address, even. So how... It's Baker Street. How do you know that? It's in the stories, of course. 221B Baker Street. It's the most famous address in the world. Oh, I see. Well, nothing to stop us from going, I suppose. Better try to find a way there before Susan the sign gets any more excited and unpredictable. Hurrah! I'll summon a carriage. So we're to have a reunion already with the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Sholmes doxed himself. Yeah, kind of. Alright, I'm gonna take a look around. Oh, a British bicycle, look. Although the wheel is so misshapen, I'm sure it couldn't possibly be ridden anymore. Someone must have been doing some breakneck cycling. It seems bicycles become extremely popular in London recently. There's even a movement to change women's dress to allow them to ride as well. Bicycle fad won't last. I don't see why anyone would want to ride something like that. Yeah, who likes bicycles? Honestly, who does that? That's silly. Goodness, do you dislike bicycles? No, not at all. I mean, it's not that I dislike them exactly. It's just that any occupation that involves taking both your feet off firm ground seems reckless. Have you ever tried walking on stilts and fallen into a river? I know you'd agree with me. We'll have to hire a bicycle sometime. You can sit behind me while I ride you around. That's a rather typical brick building, isn't it? I'm sure it has a long and interesting history. Well, time certainly seems to have taken its toll in the place. It's crooked and sagging all over. In fact, it looks in decidedly worse shape than the other houses around here. Let's find some cheap lodging yourselves as soon as possible. Yes, you're right. Cheap, but ideally with reasonably level floors. There are piles of snow on the pavement here and there, but the road itself is covered in carriage tracks. Seems carriages often travel down Briar Road. It soon disperses all the snow. I slipped over while I was walking down the pavement earlier. Seems like it'd be far safer to walk on the road instead. Oh, but you're rather small, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm dressed all in black. Worried coachman might not see you, and you could be flattened by horses. Oh, well, thank you for the rather small concern. Yeah, let's look at the snowman. Hee what a delightful snowman. I didn't realize English had a tradition of making snowmen as well. Looks a little creepy, though. Oh, it's a scarf, look. You'd need one if you're out in this freezing cold all the time. I wish I had one. I'm afraid our budget's somewhat frozen at the moment, too. We certainly can't afford a scarf. Surely the snowman here wouldn't miss his. This person who made the snowman certainly would. Yes, I know. You're right. Anyway. Even if I borrowed it, it wouldn't do much to warm my neck, would it? It's covered in snow. There's socks up there. Can I get closer? This patch of pavement must be where the incident occurred. Yes, it's a very wide open space, isn't it? That's true. Can't see anywhere an attacker could have been hiding.
Oh, what you foreigners doing here?
Ah! Oh, we, just investigating the scene, officer.
Conspiring with that mustache fellow from Japan, are ya?
Conspiring?
Come here to destroy evidence, have ya? Get out of here before I give you an hiding. Go on.
You shoot us away like rats. Yes, we should give him a wide berth, I think. What a disappointing experience. Yeah, we'll look at the wagon. Oh, that's a Scotland Yard carriage. Use vehicles like that to rush to crime scenes and cart away criminals. You're very well informed, aren't you? It's long been a dream of mine to ride one of those through the streets of London. Well, just pick up a stone and throw it through one of the windows, then. That would mean being arrested in order to ride it, wouldn't it? Still, if it's the only way, help me find a good stone. No, I wasn't serious. God. Susato, are you just Miss XD, like, in the past? Like, what the fuck? You're, like, throwing rocks at cops, lighting shit on fire? God damn it, stop it. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to investigate out here. Let's look at my court record. Let's look at the map that we were given. Okay, so Briar Road. The stabbing happened here, so we are standing like here, looking up this way to Meerschaum Street. So there's Meerschaum, Calabash, and Briar. We really don't have much to work on yet, so I guess the only move we really have, the location's been added. Let's go visit Sholmes. Did you hear Call of Duty Crime? Dumpling, I think you did. I doubt it. She's not purple. She's not Miss XD of the past. She likes the purple. Oh, so Maya Fey. You're more of a Maya Fey then. Not even a Mia Fey, a Maya. Or are you Pearl? Oh, I get an anime cutscene. Yeah, politely help her down.
Thank you very much. It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day. Thanks again.
And the jewelers and pawnbrokers down the street.
This is it. The residence of Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock Sholmes. Unlike Maya Fey, I don't get caught for my crimes. I disagree. You'll be tried for your crimes eventually. Someone will catch you someday. Might be me, might be someone else. Hey, Nocturnal Blade, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome to some Ace Attorney. I'm doing pretty alright. Now, it's almost 1 p.m. at Sholmes' suite. So this is where the great detective makes his living. Feels surreal to be here somehow. Oh, what's that doohickey? Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato? Susato-san? Many famous cases have been solved here, in this very room. Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. I've never read the stories, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be. Can we rob Herlock? I want to, kind of. He's got some neat stuff. The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it, the romanticism. Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, I suppose I can, yes. So, if you don't mind, I'll just stand here and soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. Please, don't mind me. Ah, she's obsessed. Well, looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, is anyone home? Oh, do we have a visitor? Who is it? Oh, it's the fucking cheeky girl with the bazooka. Hello. Is it a big new case for Mr. Sholmes? Hello. Wait. Aren't you... Oh, how rude of me. I'll go make some tea at once. I'm sure it's the same girl. Miss Visitor, do you see the girl who was just here? Oh yes, isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case. The King of Bowaria? Yeah, we found Bazooka Girl. King Wilhelm Gottsreich Sigismund von Ormstein, of course. Wait, Sigmund and Ormstein? Is that a Dark Souls reference in my localization? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventures of Sherlock Holmes for a moment. Look over there. The tea's brewed, and I have a freshly baked cake as well. Oh, I love this jaunty music. Jaunty, jaunty. Ah, it's you. Or it's you. I knew it. Susan's recognizes her too. So is she Watson? I think, possibly? Ah, there you are. And taking that with you as well. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good day to you. I'm, well, the inventor, I suppose, of that machine. Did you say cake? Cake sounds good. I could go for cake right now. I could go for food right now. I'm always hungry. I could always use a food. It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. Begilda's trial at the defendant's antechamber. I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. How are you, having to get straight to work when you've only just arrived in London? Oh, yes, it was challenging. Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know. Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color? Oh my, what a fragrant mellow flavor. Hooray, it's a winner! Try blending different leaves designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here. You have another ticklish trial tomorrow. When you're to defend a Japanese man, I do wish you lots and lots of luck. Is that Herlock? Oh, that was her. Whoops. Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance? Oh, you know Hurley, do you? Hurley? Mr. Sholmes to you, surely. Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see. Was he really? Well, I had no idea. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas. Wait a minute. Let's go for the first time ever yesterday after trial, and only briefly at that. I wonder if she knows so much about us. Did she deduce all those things, do you think? Perhaps more to the point. Why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite? Oh, silly me. I haven't introduced myself, have I? It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson. She is Wilson. She's Watson. I live here together with Hurley. Ah, Iris, is it? What a lovely name. What? What's the matter? No, wait. This can't be. Did you say your name is Wilson? What's the matter, Suzuta-san? Why is she flustered all of a sudden? Yes, that's right. And what are your names? Oh, I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan. Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Suzuto Mikotoba. It's wonderful to meet you. Suzuto was worried that Herlock and Wilson were a couple. Yeah. Lovely. Susie and Bruno. Got it. Susie? And Bruno? There's more to this girl than meets the eye. I have so many questions for her. I don't know where to start. Yes, and so do I. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me, Iris. It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey. Yes, that's right. You're ever so helpful. Thank you so much. Oh no, not at all. I'm sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming. Though at the time, we did have a rather large gun pointed at us. Like this?
Ooh.
Ah, thinking back now. You lived with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you?
Oh yes, that awkward witness, Gina Lestrade.
Oh, Ginny? Yes, she's a professional pickpocket.
So we found out.
It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that.
You're referring to that trial-disrupting gun-like contraption?
Exactly. So I followed her, you say, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about fitting a self-destruct mechanism in my inventions.
This girl's dangerous.
Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that, so she could apologize to my trusty technician.
Sorry, your technician?
Hurley, of course, silly.
Hurley? She's dangerous, but she has better manners than Herlock. She really does. She at least apologizes.
Yes, Herlock Sholmes. We live here together.
I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter.
Daughter? Not likely.
Hurley chunks. Oh, gross. What?
I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I?
Well then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes?
Well, I expect you found out that lodgings of any kind in London are very expensive. So the solution is to share the cost with a partner, a roommate.
Your roommates?
Oh my god, they were roommates. I hope you don't mind me asking, Harris, but how old are you? 10 at last this year.
Oh god, she's 10! Well, what of your mother and father?
Oh no, they're not around.
Oh, I see. Wonder what the story is there. Sylvie, she's doing the house papers while Herlock just screws up. Yeah, honestly, like, she seems much more responsible than Herlock already. Alright, Wilson.
Oh yes, there's something I must ask you. Of course, of course. Go ahead, Susie. I'm a very great fan of the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, and... Oh, you have a copy of Ranced magazine. Yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to Japan on a ship. Oh, this is so exciting. My stories are being read on the other side of the world.
My stories?
That's right. Hurley's always solving such amazing cases, you see, and he tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It'd be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard them, don't you think? Goodness. Last night, he was telling me all about a new case he just solved on a steamship traveling from a faraway land. So I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before you came. So you are the author? Yes, I'll let you on a secret if you like. I'm going to call this latest adventure The Speckled Band.
Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar.
Of course, I always change one or two details in stories, here or there. This time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble.
Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually.
Yes, and of course I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but... It's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think. Don't you? So, do you mean to say... Are the stories by Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rance magazine... all written by me? Yes, on my wonderful and very modern typewriter. But all the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson.
Citizen's getting more and more worked up. Oh no. Yeah, it definitely wasn't Herlock writing them.
Ah, yes, that's me. I mean, my name really is Wilson. But what about the doctor of medicine part? That's all true too. I am a doctor of medicine.
No, at 10 years old?
At 10 years old.
Well, that's quite incredible. God damn.
But, Dr. Wilson's an English gentleman. Ah, yes. I did alter the setting slightly for the stories to be more compelling. Oh. Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow? Yeah, that sounds bad. I suppose it does, yes. That doesn't sound great. Hey, Eric. How's it going, dude? To be fair, Francisco von Karma was a prosecutor at the age of 13. Exactly. Weekends ago, just went shopping, got some boxing boots, and a pair of bags with the bike. Nice, nice. Hope you had a good time with that. Poor Suzuto-san. She looks like her whole world's just falling apart. Your deductions just now. About before. Yes, yes. What's on your mind, Bruno? Do tell me. How did you know that I was a lawyer and we just arrived in London, I mean? Yes. Oh, and that we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How do you know all of that? Oh, that's what you mean. Please, tell us how you did it. Explain every detail. This is an excuse. Her being a doctor tends, because I don't know if child labor laws exist. They exist, but they're really flimsy at this era, I'm pretty sure. Of course, I'd be delighted, although there's really no mystery. Now, let's begin. Iris Wilson's proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular. Oh no! We're getting logics. First of all, I knew already that you were a lawyer, Bruno. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defense antechamber. You also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How did you know that? I observed a passport and travel ticket protruding from your breast pocket. Oh! So I was reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country. And on top of that, you accepted a case against that particular prosecutor, telling me that you're unaware of London's court affairs. But man, it's past England. Child labor law is somewhat funny. Yeah, it's touchy. She is a much better detective than Herlock. She's very good at this. The Reaper of the Bailey? I walked right into that one, didn't I? Then I noticed a red ink stamp on the back of Susie's hand. You were given that when you visited the local prison to meet with a suspect, weren't you? Earlier today. Ah. They use those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see. Oh, I didn't realize. And the red stamps only used for people visiting foreign inmates. So, that told me that even though you had only yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus Begilded, the two had already had cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you was wearing a particularly sad expression on your face, so I concluded that the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or a relative. That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case. I see. How could you have known that the trial is tomorrow? Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case. It obviously amused him. He told me that he'd caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling. Japanese man? Well, that clearly must have been Mr. Natsume. Mr. Natsume. Hey, Greg Graves, how's it going? Where's your designated nap time? Greg Graves, long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Keeping happy and healthy, as always. Welcome to more Ace Attorney. Look at this poor shaky man. Now, Runo has that fancy Japanese sword. I think your outfit's called a kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it's clear to me that you both come from Japan yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. There's only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case. Her fucking drill twin tails with hearts on the end. Like, I do like her character design in general. It's really good. There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial will be tomorrow. He was always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He is silly. What a silly man. Just stabbing his notes. And that's all there was to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions. Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct? They were spot on. That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction. You managed to certain something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery. Oh well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that. This is really very good news. You could tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris? Please? Background, you see male steps to the wall with a large knife. Yeah, that was Hurley. So yesterday, Mr. Sholmes apprehended a Japanese man, you were saying? Yes. Hurley had just arrived back in London after a sea voyage, but the police were waiting for him at the railway station to take him directly to the crime scene. Ah, the great detective is a popular man, it seems. Apparently, a woman was stabbed on a quiet street somewhere in town. Gotta show the mailman who's the boss. Yeah, the mailmen are probably just terrified to be anywhere near him. Apparently, a woman was stabbed on a quiet street somewhere in town. There were witnesses who had seen a short, shifty-looking stooped man running away from the scene. Short, shifty-looking stooped man. Mr. Natsume, beyond any doubt. Sosuke-san said that he didn't see anybody else on the street at all. But it seems there were witnesses after all. Hurley used his great deductive powers to determine the man's address. There's a lodging room very nearby. He went directly there with the police, and what did they find? A short, shifty-looking stooped man, shivering in fear. Mr. Sholmes' great deduction surely hit the mark that time. Of course it did, he's a great detective. Still, that means the incident occurred only 2 days ago. Surely tomorrow's too soon for the trial, isn't it? Definitely. We have no time to investigate properly. Hurley says that London's ripe with crime. Oh. Scotland Yard is doing its best, but they can't stay on top of it, apparently. Oh dear, I didn't realize the situation was so dire. Need to have a sip of water here. That's why they can't afford to spend too much time investigating cases and trying the criminals in court. Staff and money are both short. Crimes are usually pinned on the first suspicious person. That's terrible. There's plenty of work to do here, then. I suppose it's the harsh reality of the workings of the world's greatest justice system. I suppose it is. In that case, I don't hold out much hope for Sosuke-san. Thank you for answering so many of our questions, Iris. This has been very informative. Imagining Herlock throwing knives at the mailman like how dogs bark at them. He's going, ha-ha! Oh, you're most welcome. I've had so much fun. Do you ever know where Mr. Sholmes is at the moment? As you guessed, we'd like to ask him some questions about this case as well. Ah, well. Inspector Hurley's still investigating the scene. The case involving Mr. Natsume, you mean? Yes, Mr. Natsume? Hurley said he was going to the man's lodgings. If you leave now, you'll probably catch him there. Iris, do you know where those lodgings are? Well, I imagine the police are still investigating the scene of the crime themselves, aren't they? Did you happen to come across a detective by the name of Gregson when you were there? Yes, we know Inspector Gregson. Ah, goody. In that case, give Gregsy this from me, would you? If you do that, I'm sure he'll tell you what you want to know. What is this? A 5-shilling piece and a postcard, it seems. Iris's postcard's been entered in the court record. It reads, "Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem." She's polite, smart, and better investigator. Why can't we replace Herlock sooner? I know, right? Gosh, this will make the inspector help us, will it? Well, thank you, Iris. We'll give it a try. We're gonna bribe him. Good luck, then. I'm gonna return to writing my manuscript, The Speckled Band. I'll be making more special blends of tea, so come back again soon. We'd be delighted. Thank you so much, Iris. Well, Mr. Naruto, it's back to the scene of the crime. So, somewhat dubious that they would exert any influence over the men of Scotland Yard at all. We headed back to the scene with Iris' curious note and one of the world's heaviest silver coins in hand. And that's the end of the first part. Wow. Sister fails as Vanguard. She's about to ask for an autograph. Yeah, she should have. Shame on her. Well, we can go a little bit into the next part of the investigation. Like, there's no reason we can't get a little bit into investigation part 2. Won't go a long way, but we'll go a little way. Because this case is so long, man. To be fair, this is the 4th case in the game. They get longer the further you get in. The 5th case is going to be a while. Looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation. Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible. Yes, let's see if he'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him. Alright, I want to examine it first. Yep. Tell Gentleman Black whatever wants to know. It's just that won't be a problem from Iris Wilson. Iris's little handwriting is adorable, isn't it? Tell the Gentleman in Black whatever he wants to know. I trust that won't be a problem. Yes, the handwriting might be adorable, but the message is ominous. There's no room for sentiment there. I'm sure it's simply the way you're interpreting it, Mr. Naruhodo. Anyway, I do hope the Inspector will tell us what we need to know when he reads it. You don't think he'll just make him munch piping hot chips until steam goes out of yours, do you? Well, that wouldn't be an entirely terrible outcome. And this is a 5-shilling piece, isn't it? I believe it's called a crown. Yes, and you could train a Scotland Yard detective to do whatever you want with just a single one. Iris must be the most powerful 10-year-old in the world. She really is. How much is 5 shillings, by the way? What's it really worth? Well, it's probably enough to buy all the chips the Inspector could possibly eat in a whole month. That's greasy. I'm going to present to you. Let's say, Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment?
I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man.
We're bribing Gregson. We're absolutely bribing Gregson.
Much too busy to talk a pair of foreign gadabouts, that's for sure.
We have these for you. A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
What? For me? From her ladyship?
Her ladyship? Oh god, is he a simp for this?
Her ladyship? Give that here, at once. Come on, hand it over. That's for me.
Ah, don't wait for me to give it to you. Very busy man with an endless cup of fish and chips to eat. What was that coin exactly?
Silver crown, obviously. But it's a lot more than that. It's, well, it's an appearance fee, that's what it is.
An appearance fee? Oh, I see. You mean...
That's right. For the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me. Every time.
Yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. Read them avidly.
Of course, her using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still.
Just imagining the amount of fish and chips you can buy with those? Yeah, exactly. And fucking reloading his fish and chips fucking sends me. Just boop. I'm sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you.
Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh?
Sorry?
Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. Just that won't be a problem,
it says.
Well, obviously it's not a problem. Go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector, we'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings. Quick, it's faster than switching to a side of mushy peas. Yeah. Or he was gonna fucking Wigan kebab, or whatever it was.
Oh, the little knife-wielding mustached Japanese fellow. He lives in a right old hovel. Just over there. Look.
Oh, he lives there?
On the first floor of the house in the corner where the wreck of a bicycle is propped up.
That is nearby indeed.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is John Garrideb.
Garrideb?
Right, well, if you see her again, you make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes.
Don't worry, Inspector, we will.
Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left. Yes, so then shall we go and see what we find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings? Definitely. New location's been added. Nothing there. There. Time to go. Check out Mr. Natsume's lodgings. Let's go. Bunch of military stuff. Huh.
May I help you?
Ah, yes, would this be the residence of Mr. John Garrideb?
Indeed it would, sir. And who may I say is calling?
My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I am... Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Sosuke Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here? We'd very much like to ask him some questions about our client.
One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garrideb.
Did you see that, Mr. Sato? That's a real-life English maid. I know. As I understand it, anyone standing in English society employs a number of household staff. That was the first time I've ever seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day keeps getting better. I love how the move icon is an omnibus. I do too. I love that we take a little carriage to places. Just hopefully these ones don't catch fire or get stabbings in. It certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it? We need only to meet a butler and the experience will be complete. Well, I'm not sure if I go that far, but I understand the sentiment.
Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garrideb will see you now. This way.
Don't worry, man. I don't set stuff on fire if I feel like it. Oh my god! Oh no. What's with all the... No, it's not the moon guy from McDonald's. Please don't be the moon guy from McDonald's. That's a racist thing from what I understand, or like a thing that's not gotten... He's not aged well. Look at this crocker on display here. It's rather unusual, isn't it? Oh my, a genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful? Although the shelves seem to be broken, and the crockery is... Oh dear, it's in pieces. It really is. The word cracked wouldn't do that Chinaware justice. I don't know why I read Sinaware. Ah, I wonder. Perhaps the cannon was fired at it. It's probably something like that. Let's not delve too deeply here. Alright, let's take a look at these people.
Good day to you. John Garrideb at your service.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
Do excuse me not getting up. Took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of my Wand, don't you know?
I feel like that's a pun for something.
Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service. Handed over the reins to the up-and-comings.
So he's a retired soldier.
It's a hell of a job getting up and downstairs now, I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine.
Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs. You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo. Do you think so? Well, Mr. Garrideb, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
Oh, it was nothing. The medal's just a folderol, really. Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I begrudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly.
The full tip.
Joan, fetch the... Ah! Dash it all, woman, be careful.
Oh, dearie me, I do beg your pardon, sir.
Humph, you jolly nearly took the skin off my hands.
I should be more careful, sir. I get sent back home because he's not fit to battle. Yeah, exactly. He's honorable discharge is what it was, probably.
So anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now.
Yes, I see.
Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs. Is that right?
Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Only two, please, naturally. Especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Blighty. We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware.
Put his bronze medal about. Yeah, he got his participation trophy.
So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were.
Oh, is it?
Even had some famous detective poking around, you know, in this old house. Would you believe?
Yes, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Humph. Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Rant's magazine here, so...
Yeah? No,
Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak. So he's in Sosuke-san's room. Was his name Rumpelstiltskin? Possibly.
It's a bally nuisance is what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly unsettling.
Talk to me about Mr. Natsume. About Mr. Natsume, Mr. Garrett. Please do tell us.
Ah, yes, the Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week.
Oh, just 1 week? So he moved in very recently, then?
I've 2 lodgers most of the time, one on the ground floor and one just below us. The first floor room became available a week ago. You can see that, but dash it all, Joan, do be careful.
Oh, my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir. If you want to know my opinion, I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him. Oh? Why? He seemed to have a most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. The man had shady written across his sweat-stoked brow, if you'd ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything. Won't be calling this maid as a witness, that's for sure. Was there anything else that struck you suspicious about the man at all? Yes, oh yes, indeed there was. And she's dying to tell us. I want to know about the incident 2 days ago, though. Seems that the incident took place at around 5 in the evening. Did you happen to look out of the window around that time?
The window?
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road. The incident took place on the pavement, just on the far side of the street. Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garrett household, so I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan?
No, sir. It would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road. Oh, I see. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary, then?
Such as?
Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Well,
I guess was there something then?
it's nothing particularly significant, but around that sort of time and here, there... For the love of God, Joan, watch what you're doing.
Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Do be more careful, woman.
Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow. Oh, yes? I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all. Oh, really? Mr. Garrett? The way you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been.
Oh, well, as I was saying, it was just a trifling matter, really nothing of... Joan, dash it all, what is the matter with you, woman?
Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan?
That's right, Mr. Garrett.
She's coercing him.
What's the matter with these two? Sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the incident. But what? I wish I knew. Now let's ask about the shady lodger. The unlimited tea kettle. It's like the unlimited chips. Food is infinite in London. Have you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume? Or Mr. Natsume? Me? Oh my word, yes. The man was shadier than an orchard. Could you elaborate? Well, take the man's room. Absolute stuff full of books it is. More than anyone could ever read. And he never so much as passes the time of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. The funny little man's up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed, too. Oh, I see. Gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed around 9 each night. But I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning. Ah. Could you clarify something, I wonder? Don't blame the man for reading Harry Potter. I will blame him for reading Harry Potter. I hope he's reading Dickens at the very least. Which, pray? How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine? Oh. I understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct? She's snooping.
That's right, yes. They're both below us, on the first floor and street level.
And how's it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers? These times that they come back in the evening, for example. Even the times they go to bed.
Ah! Good grief, Joan. Be more careful, woman.
Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Unlimited food and drink at Famine Silver's regular people on the streets. Well, yeah, you have to like buy the magic infinite implements. Something doesn't add up here. Mr. Natsume's room. Yeah, let's talk to them about that. Can you just tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on?
Why, certainly. Just below us on the first floor.
Mr. Sholmes is investigating there, even as we speak.
Yes, told me Nats's name and asked him to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Mr. Natsume is engaged in Mr. Sholmes' services? That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around? Mr. Natsume's room, I mean.
Don't see why not. Just down one flight of stairs.
Who knows if we'll find anything that could help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on, shall we? Yes, and while we're there, we can speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more. Yeah, look at this. Look at that enormous screen. It must have been put there deliberately, surely. This certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder? I'm gonna have a very quick look. Just a little peek. Maybe that's not Miss Susato. I think the maid's gonna head us off with a cup of tea. You seeing how heavy-handed she is with the tea? I think it might be best for us to... Yeah, we're starting to get a decent-sized list. Let's get started on Sholmes, but before we actually... This right here is actually a really good spot to drop. Because that way we can start off the next stream with a decent amount of Herlock Sholmes time. It'll be good. Yeah. This decent wrap-up spot. We got through the first part. Yeah, because I know we'll be able to get more stream going forward. This seems like a really good one. Section goes well, good, because I don't have that much time to give, so I'm hoping that I'll wrap up Investigation Part 2 on my next stream, and then get right into the trial stream after that. But yeah, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Appreciate y'all thoroughly. And I don't recall if I'm with Wazzy tomorrow. I believe I am. If I am, I'll see y'all tomorrow. If not, I'll be seeing y'all sometime later next week, where I'll be streaming again next Saturday. I'll be streaming more of this. But in the meantime, thank y'all for stopping by. Genuinely appreciate you guys, as always. And hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. But in the meantime, bye for now.